While brighter days lay ahead for Nicholls football, other Colonel sports programs have been shining, setting new benchmarks and establishing themselves as forces to contend with. The Colonel volleyball team finished 2014 exceeding expectations. After they were picked to finish 12th in the 13-team Southland Conference, they earned the number 8 seed in the league tournament, taking a do-or-die match at home against McNeese State on the final day of the regular season before falling in the first round of the league tournament to powerhouse Stephen F. Austin. The club improved their win total by 5 over the previous year, earning 4 additional conference wins this fall. The players not only succeeded on the court but in the classroom as well. Senior Kayla Najia was named Co-Sida Academic All-District, and teammate Casey Eaton was named Second-Team All-Southland. Ajia, an interdisciplinary studies major, currently holds a 4.0 GPA and leads the Southland Conference in both digs and digs per set, while Eaton is second in the nation in attacks per set. Volleyball isn't the only group of Colonels to make waves this year, as the women's soccer team continues to break records. Coming off of a turnaround season in 2013 that saw the Colonels ranked among the nation's leaders in scoring offense, as well as the end of a 5-year losing streak in conference play, they continue to progress by earning their second straight postseason appearance and first tournament win in program history, roping McNeese State 1-0. However, their hopes of winning the tournament were squashed as they fell to Stephen F. Austin the next day.
Well, it's been a crazy season, just chaotic, and we don't like to think about the ups and downs, but I mean, there was one time where everybody was just down. There was no doubt about it, but we definitely just kept pushing, and thank God we just got through that last weekend and won. And once you get into tournaments, like a whole new season, you just start from there.
That mindset of starting over, taking it one game at a time, may be the attitude that pushed Valdespino and teammate Jess Coates to join a list of other Colonels to garner all-conference honors this year. She, along with teammate Jess Coates, also grabbed first-team All-Southland honors, the first time in program history that the club garnered a pair of first-team selections.
Oh, that was it was really a very good moment for myself, and it was even better to be nominated with one of my good friends, Spencer. And obviously individually I was very happy, but I was also happy for the team because it's the start of our program getting recognized and showing that everything that we individually achieve is because of our friends, our teammates, and our coaching staff.
The Colonels have high expectations for 2015 as several players are returning, including Valdespino and Coates and 2-year starting goalkeeper Amanda Boylson, who missed this season due to a shoulder injury. Every ending has a new beginning, and as soccer season ends, basketball begins. The Nicholls women's basketball team finished off last season with a 17-14 record, going 11-7 in conference to qualify for the league tournament for a school record third consecutive year. With only 2 seniors departing, including all-conference guard KK Babin and forward Jasmine Scott, the Colonels hope to capitalize on the amount of experienced players returning, such as senior guard Jenny Nash and junior first-team All-Southland point guard Imani White.
Specifically, we want to get at least 20 wins. That's something this school's never done. We came close 2 years ago and got 19, but we're looking to make history with 20 wins.
The team sits at an even 1-1, falling at Arkansas after leading at halftime, then getting a 37-point performance from White in a home opening win over Suno. The team didn't get much respect in the preseason polls as they were picked to finish in the middle of the pack. They'll look to prove the prognosticators wrong as they've done consistently over the last 3 years. While the women's squad looks to exploit its maturity, the men's team is in a bit of a rebuilding phase and is off to an 0-3 start, playing top-flight competition like UCLA and Wake Forest.
At this moment, it's basically about getting these new talented guys and getting them on the same page, getting us to work together. So I don't see that as a weakness. It's just we've just got to pick it up quickly. The season's coming. So yeah, I don't perceive that as a weakness so much. But yeah, you know, some people not understanding, you know, some certain plays or where to go on defensive assignments, stuff like this. But that's stuff that we'll clean up.
Despite their inexperience, the Colonels plan to outpace the expectations of the conference after losing their top 2 scorers in Dantrell Thomas and Jeremy Smith.
I think we're not expected to. I think we'll pick to come 8th in conference, and we don't think that that's who we are. Of course, we lost DT and Jeremy last year, who were massive parts of the team, but we've got guys who are ready to step up. We believe in our program, and we believe that what we do works when we do it correctly. So the challenge to the leaders like Shane and myself and Theo is making sure that we get that every day. making sure that the principles that we believe in are getting to the floor every day. And if we do that, then we can exceed the expectations of the conference or whoever is picking those, picking us to finish 8th. Like, we're not going to finish 8th.
You can keep up with Nicholls Hoops and all 14 Colonel programs at GoColonels.com. That's GEAUX, Colonels.com. For Colonel Football Weekly, I'm Jansen Verdan.